Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Faxanadu. You can see I've got a little bit more experience, got quite a bit more gold, and I've got enough red potions and J keys for now. Now you may be asking why I need J keys, and why I need to get hit by the little hoppy monster there. Simple, some of the doors you go through, yeah, Mark of Jack by the keyhole. So, grab item, and we use the key. And we can never go back inside. We are stuck out here for now. For the rest of the game, we can never go back. Door is now off limits to us forever. So now we are outside the town. Yeah, I could zap these guys with my fireball, but nah, not right now. Conserve magic is a good idea. As I gotta zap these guys with the fireball and get some bread. Hop up the ladder. You notice the enemies around here are not particularly fierce. Which, you know, expected since, you know, early area and all. Can't believe I didn't get both of them with that one dagger shot. Oh well. These guys drop absolutely nothing. But this door leads to a shop. And what he sells, a magic shield and death. Death, very powerful magic. Magic shield, the second best shield in the game out of 4. Go figure. So yeah. What I'm going to do after this video, I'm going to come back and I'm going to grind away and earn, you know, the 20,000 gold I need to purchase those 2 items, despite the guy revving his car in the background there. And then I will have death. Stop it. Then I will have the good stuffs. But anyway, let's get to the next town here, since we are completely cut off from our old base of operations. And there are dwarfs all over in the Tower of Trunk. Go out of town, turn right and go straight, and you'll find the Tower of Trunk. And you will need a key to get in. So let's see what this shop's selling, huh? Small shield, kinda useful. Hand dagger, we already got it. Deluge, already got it. Red potion, don't need anymore. And this guy, I believe, just selling more J keys. Yep, J keys. Slightly more expensive than in the starter town, which is why I bought them, you know, now, or while I bought them then instead of now. But now that we've reached town 2, let's talk about the shields and the armor and everything else that's important. Weapon is, of course, the sword you get. You only get swords. I believe there are a total of 4 of them in the game. Start with the dagger, a long sword, a longer sword, and the dragon slayer. Armor? We have none. Even though it says we have leather armor, that's basically akin to having no armor whatsoever. Armor is what will protect you from physical attacks, you know, monsters running up and smacking you with swords. Shield, don't have that either. That will protect you from magical attacks. I know you haven't seen it yet, but enemies will start to use magic against you. And Deluge, well, that's my magic. A little fireball. It takes a little bit of magic, does a little bit of damage. that death you saw in the previous store before this town is a stronger form of magic that does more damage, and I believe does about 6 times the attack that Deluge does, or something like that. So anyway, get away from the door so I can get in. Thank you. So they blocked off the way to the next town. Yeah, we should have a shield. It'll protect us from dwarf attacks. Eventually, we will have a shield. Now, we do not have a meat store here to give us cheap and easy replenishment. And we finally learned the town's name is Apolune. Something like that. But we have a hospital. And for 250 gold... and 250 gold, we get a complete refill of health and magic. Don't need it yet. I will later. When I start grinding out there, I will eventually get hurt and burn up all my magic, so I will go back there and refill. Let's see what you two have to say. And we can only carry 8 items. Did we learn the Guru's mantra? The mantra will return you to this world. Hold on to the mantra. Password. Okay. So let's go over to the Guru, who is going to give us a new rank. Because remember, we only needed 1,000, and now we have 2,000. So, he's going to call us something that is not novice. And now we are a battler. Which means we must battle. And battle we shall. But before I cut the video to start grinding like a madman for the remaining 15,000 gold I need, almost 16,000, let's show you this. And there's your password. Yeah. Boko Gak Kwa something like that. So if you care to remember this, let me show you what happens when you go out and gain gold. Notice I have 4,500 gold right now. Gold is easy to come by. It's right outside this door, in the form of that monster up there. And now I have slightly more gold. Notice that's the exact same password. That's right. If I stopped, put in that password, I would only have so much gold. A couple thousand, depending on my rank. Yeah, you can go out and grind, but if you die, you're stuck at whatever rank you were. And that's how much gold you will have. Not such a bad fate if you're buying cheaper things than your mantra, because you can just buy them and, you know, refill, and if you're broke and all that. Not such a bad fate, but if you're grinding and trying to save up thousands upon thousands upon thousands of gold, you're out of luck. This game does not have... This game came out in 1988, after The Legend of Zelda, after, you know, games started using batteries to back up their data. This game relied on passwords. Go figure. So anyway, let's go explore a bit now that we have, you know, our new rank, which does absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. Let's see what's waiting for us around here. And oh look, a tower. And we get knocked back into the previous screen because I was not far enough away from the edge when I got bopped. And oh look, here's the wall we can't get through. What we need is a pickaxe. And this game doesn't tell you that. It doesn't tell you, I mean, the instruction manual tells you that you need a pickaxe, but it doesn't tell you where to find one. You do have to deduce that maybe, possibly, somewhere in here, in that tower, we could find a pickaxe. Which, I need more magic. I want to completely refill my magic before I attempt that. And there's one major, really annoying thing is there's no way to easily restore your magic once you get on the road. There's not much in the way of items that restore magic. You can get plenty of items that restore your hit points, but you don't have hit point restoring spells. You have the items, but no spells. But the problem is, you can't restore your magic once you use it, and you absolutely need the magic. So, what I'm going to do now, restore, try to get back to that pit, or that tower without burning too much magic, and see if I can beat it in one really quick trip. Because it also needs a key. Which is why I invested in more than one key back in a town that sells them dirt freaking cheap. I can take a few hits, because, well, restoring my life is easy. Come on. Restoring life is easy, but if I'm burning through my magic, yeah, I'm not going to have a good day. I'm not going to have a very good day. I was hoping you would have... Come on. Ah, come on. Because I need that magic at the end of the, I need that magic at the end of this tower because, yeah, there was a boss there. And it tells you, Mark of Jack. And now we have this. Can't remember if they'll actually walk off the platforms. I think sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But for the most part, if you're up here, or if they're up there and you're down here, they're not going to fall off the platform to come after you. Mostly. Some will. Like him. He'll actually travel down the freaking ladder to come get you. But they won't fall off of the side of the platforms. But yeah, this is the Tower of Trunk. Surprise, surprise, huh? You gotta kill this guy or else he's just gonna keep knocking me down off the platform. And it's a bad enough jump as it is because... Oh, this is a platformer, so the tricky jumping is mostly due to the fact that you can walk further off the edge of a ledge than you think you can. And he's going to jump. And jump himself down there, so he's not a problem. Come on. Yeah, he's not a threat unless you try to move toward him a whole lot. Although I sure am getting hit by him a lot for not a threat, huh? Man. Okay. Burn some magic to deal with you. And we kind of have him in a good spot. could go high, but I don't want to yet. Actually, I do, don't I? I want to go up that way. No, I don't. Never mind. I just need to be careful and not land down on the ground down there if I can avoid it. At least not often, anyway. Go that way, thank you. This is why you need the magic. Why you didn't want to burn a ton of magic. Because this guy takes forever to kill. And if you want to actually go up and physically smack him, you have to hit him in the head with this little bitty toothpick. But if you like fighting him, you can fight him repeatedly. You can go back. If you really want to fight him again, he's back. Come on. There we go. And notice 6553 to 7273. Yeah, he's worth 720 gold. So he's a pretty good way to get money if you can survive the fight. Come on. I want to get back to town so I can start grinding. Now you'll see why I want to do this video before or this tower before I started my whole grind thing. Because I got, you know, an extra 1400 gold that I don't have to grind on the little hoppy monsters. Come on. Oh, sure. Oh, come on. Now, a few things here. You do not have to actually fight that boss to get the pickaxe. There is a room somewhere in here, and I can't remember which room it is off the top of my head. But if you clear out all the enemies in it, there's a chance they will drop a pickaxe. And you can get it easily, instead of, you know, relying on, you know, fighting that massive boss. I can't remember which room it is right now. But anyway... come on, get back here. Get back here. Oop, ow. Oh, that was genius. Come on. I'm starting to get annoyed now. Because I'm going to die if I don't. I just want to get back to town. Get back to town so bad I'm just rushing through combat and taking unnecessary hits. And timing my sword swings about as poorly as I possibly could. So let's heal up, huh? There we go. And now I still need about 14,000 gold. So, I'm ending the video here. Longer than I wanted to take on this video, but oh well. And when I come back, I will be ready to purchase good magic and a shield worth a damn. So, till then, take care folks. See you later.